Rigatoni alla Gricia. This is one of my favorite pastas. It is one of the 4 classic Roman pastas. The other 3 are listed in the description to this video. So let's just get right into it. As for the ingredients, there are very few of them. The unquestionable star of the show is the guanciale. This is the pig gel. We're gonna cut it into 1/4-inch planks and then cut it into small strips. It's going to look like this when we're done. We have our Pecorino Romano, pepper, salt, and tonight we're going to do a rigatoni. The guanciale holds the key to this dish. A lot of recipes will tell you you can sub pancetta or even bacon if you can't get guanciale, which just goes to prove you cannot believe everything you hear on the internet. 1/4-inch planks. Next step is to grate the cheese. Now, how you grate the cheese and when you grate the cheese, turns out that it matters quite a bit. The how is you want to grate your cheese as finely as possible. The when is you want to grate your cheese as close to the cook as possible. Now, the reason for both is that it's going to impact the way that your cheese emulsifies into a sauce when you bring it all together in the pan, as you're going to see in a few moments. Next, we're going to add the guanciale to our fry pan. Note, I am using 0 oil here. This is the Roman tradition, and there's good reason for the tradition. First of all, oil is unnecessary. There's plenty of fat, which will be rendered from the guanciale as it fries, as you will see in a moment. So any oil is extraneous. Secondly, the flavor that you would get in from an olive oil really has no business in an alla Gricia. It introduces an unwelcome interloper of a flavor. Don't do it. Okay, our guanciale has been sauteing over low-medium heat for 5 minutes at this point. All in, it's going to take 17 to 20 minutes, giving it a gentle stir until you will remove the guanciale from the heat. You'll bring it back together with the pasta at the end. After 20 minutes, we turn the heat off on the guanciale. We brought our pasta water up to a boil. We're gonna season that water with salt. We're gonna taste it. You always taste your pasta water. Make sure it tastes well south of seawater, but nowhere near flat tap water. We're gonna add our pasta, then we're gonna remove the guanciale from the pan, set it aside for later, but we're gonna be careful when we're taking it out of the pan that we leave the rendered fat in the pan. That rendered fat is gonna become the flavor base for our sauce. To continue building the sauce, we're going to freshly ground some pepper, put the heat back on, and it's going to bloom. It's going to fry in the pan, and you'll know it's done when that pepper begins to foam. Our pasta's been cooking for a while in the water, so that water is very starchy. We add it to the hot pan with the pepper. That does 2 things. First of all, it arrests the frying of the pepper so it doesn't burn, but it also introduces the starchy liquid, which is also seasoned, and it's going to help that sauce really emulsify when we bring everything together in the pan. When your rigatoni is well short of al dente, pre-al dente, add it to the pan with the pasta water, rendered guanciale fat, and the pepper. Your pasta is going to finish cooking in this flavorful liquid. It's going to begin taking on some of that flavor. Now, your cooking liquid is going to be absorbed by the pasta. It will also evaporate, so be sure to add more of that pasta liquid as you're finishing off the pasta in the pan so it does not dry out. Now we're going to add the guanciale back to the pan. We're going to incorporate the cheese in 2 equal batches, incorporating vigorously after adding each batch. And we will continue to use the pasta water, thinning out the sauce as needed. Now all that is left to do is to quickly plate it and to devour it. Rigatoni alla Gricia. Bon appetit. Good luck in the kitchen, everyone. Thank you for watching this show. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video for more content like this.